Yeah. So, what would you say, if we're looking a little further out,
Mhm.
like 6 months, a year, 5 years out, how do you think that the COVID-19, the pandemic, everything that's been going on is going to change building designs or water quality control going forward?
Well, there's a couple things that I hope happen. One of the things that would really make a lot of this a lot simpler is if we had recirculating domestic water systems, right? So right now, the way our domestic water systems work is they go into the building and then they don't move until somebody calls for water, right? And so because of that, there's no way to monitor what's going on, right? You could put a monitor on there, but it's not going to help you. So if you have a recirculating system, right, that you can monitor a disinfectant level, and in fact, you could bump that disinfectant level very easily and have it
Hmm.
circulate. And that way, you cut down on the amount of area that you have to waste and treat, right? To get a disinfectant level come up. So, longer term, and that's a difficult retrofit for a building, right? They just aren't designed for that.
Sure.
But for new buildings, that would be what I would recommend people look at, right? And we're starting to see those recirculating systems, crop up in terms of discussion. So that's an important thing, and not that difficult to do. And you don't have to recirculate every square foot of it, but if you recirculate the mains, and you just have the takeoffs that you have, that would really
Hmm.
cut down on issues in terms of this.
So you
Um,
would essentially design your cold water like you would a hot water with a return loop. So you'd
exactly,
have
that
some
would be
balancing valves and
bingo.
branch, coming back, return pump. So I'm just curious, how would the 90.1 ASHRAE 90.1 standard, it's kind of a little bit of a gray area on the hot water side where you have the pump running continuously.
Yeah.
You'd have something similar on the
Yep.
domestic side, and I guess it's a trade off of the energy versus
It
having
really is.
clean water.